Hi everyone, so today I'm back with a newly released cushion from Maybelline. This is not given by any means. I saw it in the drugstore and I picked it up immediately because I've loved the past two cushions from Maybelline, even though the past two launches are kind of really similar. If you guys want to see the two reviews that I have up on these two cushions, the Maybelline Super BB cushion, this one is the original, as well as the Super BB cushion Fresh Matte version. These two, in my opinion, are really similar. I kind of prefer this one over this, but if you want to see my in-depth review on these two cushions, I'll leave the links below. Please check it out, and if you have any questions on that, like, refer to those videos first and then maybe let me know your questions you have about the cushions, because I cover quite a bit of detail in those reviews. But today we'll be looking at the new Super Cushion Ultra Cover cushion from Maybelline, and it looks like this. I have them in different shades. For the Fresh Matte I have 02 Light, for the Super BB cushion I have 03 Natural, and for this I have Sand Beige. So the shading kind of goes a little bit different, but I thought for this time around I will go a little bit more true to my undertone, and yeah, let's just see how it goes. Okay, so I'm really impressed. I only pressed into the cushion once and it covered half my face already, and it's really high coverage. I usually do the dabbing motion when I apply cushions, but for this I felt like there was a lot of concentration of product on the sponge, and as I dabbed it onto my face there was just way too much on a single area, so dabbing it wouldn't give it like an even spreading. I had to kind of rub and dab kind of motion on my face so that it evenly coats the face. So I would say that when you go into the compact, go really gently when you're starting with it. But as you can see, it's a super high coverage cushion, and on this side of my face I do have a few blemishes peeking through. I'm going to try to build up a little bit of coverage here. So it definitely does give additional coverage when I layer. I just don't really like that kind of... It's a bit too much when you are trying to start off. It's really quite thick and it looks almost a little bit cakey, but when you spread it out after a while it's really beautiful. And if you need additional coverage on certain areas, then you build it up on those areas. I think that's the best way to apply this. Okay, and this is how my full face looks like. I must say that this shade Sand Beige is a NC25. It has a very nice kind of orangey undertone, which it doesn't sound great, but I mean it really gives a very tan appearance. So I feel like a light medium kind of shade range can actually wear this color as well. I believe this is the darker shade, so it doesn't exactly match me entirely, but generally when I apply concealer and that kind of thing, it evens out the whole shade. But I definitely find this a little bit darker than their typical 03 Natural, which is their usual darker shade. So if you previously wanted to try the BB cushion from Maybelline and the darker shade didn't suit you, Sand Beige is definitely a shade or two darker than Natural. So yeah, I really like it so far. I find that finally they came up with something a little bit more different, and it's really great. I mean, I'm not too sure how it will last in our humid climate, but I'll check back in the evening so that you guys can see how it looks like. But this is my morning check-in. I'm just gonna do the rest of my makeup and I'll get back to you. Alright, so that's all my makeup done. I basically used a whole load of Maybelline products. If you want to see how I achieve this look using Maybelline products, check out my Instagram. I'll leave the handle here, where I have a 1-minute video featuring all my favorite products from Maybelline. And yes, this is my morning check-in. As you can see, everything looks really flawless. I must say, on the skin it feels a little bit heavy, a lot heavier than the previous BB cushions, but it just looks super perfected and I love this finish. I mean, it's not entirely matte, like I said. Even when I press my hand against my face, it's kind of a little bit sticky, but still it doesn't look super dewy on the skin or anything. It looks really skin-like, very professionally done up. And yeah, I definitely believe this is a cushion marketed for a lot of formal occasions as well. So I will just wear this throughout the day, and when I get back I'll let you guys see how it lasts. So I'm back from a pretty long day. I'm wearing my specs because, you know, that's how it is. And if you can see the ring light reflection, that's pretty annoying. So I think I might take it out. But anyway, I really like these specs. I actually got it from Firmo.com, and yes, they did send it to me, but I'll leave the links below because I have a code for being able to a pair of glasses for a lot cheaper price. So I'll leave the information below. I really like this because it's like kind of like a plastic frame with a gold metallic finish, and it's really lightweight. And yeah, I didn't need to go to a fancy kind of optician or anything like that. I just gave them my prescription details and chose the frames that I wanted online, and everything was great. So yeah, that's besides the point. The cushion is looking really beautiful, and I must say that it's been a long day, so how it looks now is after me dabbing off a little bit of the sweat because I did walk in the hot heat. But aside from that, everything else is looking super skin-like. The thick kind of feeling on the face still maintains throughout. Actually, I was thinking as I was leaving the house, I felt a bit insecure because it's not dry to the touch, and also it has that kind of feeling on the skin where you have product sitting on the skin. So as I press it, I feel like there's a lot of transfer, and when I press my hand onto my face and I lift it off, there is a bunch of product on my finger. So it isn't transfer proof. And also, I mean, most foundations aren't transfer proof, like they're not permanent, so they will slip and slide, but I feel like this, with the slightest touch, you will get foundation transfer, which is a little bit dangerous if you are like going out for a long day or you're rubbing your face and that kind of thing. But overall, I still feel like even though I did blow my nose, a lot of the foundation still is around the nose area, and it did maintain delaying kind of the redness showing through. So everything's looking really awesome, and I think this is going to be perfect for people with really acne prone and troubled skin. A lot of my acne scars are totally discolored and also just covered, and I feel like it's a very perfected and flawless look. So I really like this ultra coverage cushion from Maybelline. And like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you guys want to see the first 2 cushion reviews from Maybelline, do check out my playlist as well as the links below, and let me know what you think, and if you are actually keen on picking up any of these 3 cushions. And yeah, personally, out of the 3, I still like the original as well as this. I think these 2 are really extremes, and this is still a lot more dewy than this. But you know, if you guys want me to do a side-by-side comparison, let me know. But just a very, in essence, I think this is a medium coverage with a slightly dewy finish, and this is super full coverage with a modern matte kind of a finish, but it doesn't feel matte. So, and if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. My prolonged feedback will also be in the description box. And yeah, without further rambling, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!